Hi, future doctors. Welcome to the next class. In this class, we will discuss some problems on motion in a plane. So, see this problem. So, in the given diagram, acceleration A is going to be. So, this acceleration A is going to be 2 root 3 meter per second square. Represents the total acceleration of particle moving in clockwise direction. Radius they gave. The speed of the particle at this instant is. At this point, what is the speed they are asking? So for this, we should come to know if it is moving in circular path. Centripetal acceleration or resultant acceleration they have given like this, isn't it? Now, if you resolve this one, you are going to get AC is going to be V square by R. Otherwise, AC is going to be here A cos 30. So V square by R. They're asking speed of the particle. Therefore, V square is equal to RA cos 30. So that is going to be radius they gave 3. Acceleration they gave. How much they give acceleration? 2 root 3. Cos 30 value root 3 by 2. So if you cancel this 2, 2, isn't it? So 3 into 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So this is V square. Then what is V? The velocity is going to be 3 meter per second. Correct? This is the answer. This is the next question. The body is projected with speed 10 meter per second at an angle 60 degrees with the horizontal. The radius of curvature of trajectory of the particle at root 3 seconds. So first you should come to know during this projectile, after root 3 seconds, where the object will be. Let us assume object is at maximum height. Let us assume. At maximum height, what is the velocity? U cos theta. So here they are asking radius of curvature. So what is the radius of curvature means here? This is going to be radius of curvature. This is going to be radius of curvature. So towards what is the acceleration? If this is u cos theta towards center centripetal acceleration, AC is equal to V square by R. R is equal to V square by AC. Here acceleration is going to be G. Velocity is u square cos square theta by G. This is at top of the projectile. If object is there at maximum height after root 3 seconds. Correct. So, but at root 3 seconds where the object is, if you want to know, first you have to calculate total time. Now, what is the total time? So, first what is the total time formula? 2u sine theta by g. So, 2, what is u they gave? 10 sine 60 by 10. 10, 10 will be cancelled. So, 2 times, what is sine 60 value? Sine 60 value is root 3 by 2. Means after total time means object will be here. Here means at initial point, how much velocity? Here also velocity is going to be same. So at initial point of projection, what is the radius of curvature means? This is the radius of curvature. If you want to draw one circle here. So this is the radius of curvature. So now this is G. Already we discussed in this concept. This is theta. Now in this direction, centripetal acceleration is going to be G cos theta. This is G, this is theta, this is going to become G cos theta. AC is equal to V square by R. Then R is equal to U square by G cos theta. What is U they gave here? 10. So 10 into 10 by 10 cos 60. So cos 60 value 110 will be cancelled. So cos 60 value 1 by 2. Then 20 meters. Correct? 20 meters. See the next problem. So in this problem, this is river boat, but in place of boat, we have here swimming. A person is going to be swimming. So person is swimming with velocity 5 meter per second in still water. Still water means velocity of river is going to be 0. A river of width of 400 meters is flowing at a speed 6 meter per second. If he swims making a constant angle 127 degrees with the river flow, then drift of the swimmer will be. So if it is making 127 degrees in this direction, so velocity of swimmer is making how much angle means this is going to be 37 because this is going to be 90 degrees. So velocity of swimmer in this direction VSR cos 37. So VSR cos 37 is going to be equal to distance by time. What is the width of the river? 400 by time. Isn't it? Now what is the velocity of swimmer? In still water they gave. Correct? How much they gave? First we will write this T. 400 by velocity of swimmer 5 cos 37. What is cos 37 value? So 37, 53, 3, 4, 5. Cos 37 is 4 by 5. 5 will be cancelled. 100 seconds. He is going to cross this river within 100 seconds. Now, what is the drift of this speed? What is the drift of this speed means? So, velocity in this direction, how much you will get? VSR sine 37. So, in this direction, velocity of river is VR. Therefore, drift formula we came to know. So, velocity of river minus velocity of swimmer sine 37 into t. So this t 100 seconds. Velocity of river, how much they gave? 6 minus velocity of swimmer with respect to river 5. 37 sine 37 3 by 5 into t 100. 5 will be cancelled. 6 minus 3 3. So 3 into 100 300 meters. X is going to be, drift is going to be 300 meters. So this is the concept we discussed and how to apply the concept for the given problem. So in place of that swimmer, we discussed boat. Just we resolve two components, drift formula also directly we can write. See the next problem. This is also river boat problem. So, but in this direction, he is moving like this. River is flowing. Velocity of river is 8 kilometer per hour. Swimmer wanted to reach point R from P. So, from P, he is reaching R, he has given. He swims with a speed 8 kilometer per hour. So, velocity of swimmer also 8 kilometer per hour. Correct? Then, PQQR, these distances are going to be same. 800 meters, 800 meters. Correct. Then value of theta they're asking. So resolve this velocity of swimmer into two components. This is going to be Vs cos theta. This is going to be Vs sin theta. Correct. Now from P to Q, what is the distance they gave? 800 meters. Vs sin theta, velocity equal to distance by time, 800 by t. Correct? Then t is equal to 800 by Vs sin theta. Next, velocity of river is flowing in this direction. So in this direction, velocity Vs cos theta. Therefore, horizontal distance QR. This is going to be vertical distance PQ by T we discussed. Now horizontal distance I am doing here QR. That is only drift formula we give. QR how much here? 800. Now what is the velocity in horizontal direction? Both Vs cos theta Vr in same direction. Therefore 800 is equal to Vs cos theta plus Vr, isn't it? Vs cos theta into Vr. So distance by time. So distance is velocity into time. I am writing. Now 800 is equal to, so what is Vs? 8 kilometer per hour cos theta. What is Vr? Velocity of river also 8 kilometer per hour. So what is time? 800 by Vs sin theta, correct? Now this 800 will be cancelled. This Vs sin theta you can write left side. Vs sin theta is equal to 8 cos theta plus 8. What is Vs? Again, velocity of swimmer is also 8. So 8 sin theta is equal to 8 cos theta plus 8. All 8s you can cancel. If you cancel all 8s, then what is remaining? Sin theta is equal to cos theta plus 1. So which is balancing this equation you can observe from the given options. If you put sin theta, sin 90 value, sin 90 value, cos 90 value 1, sin 90 1, cos 90 0, therefore 1 equal to 1. So first option is satisfying. So sin 60, cos 60 you can substitute in this. You cannot get answer. So you cannot get balance the equation. Therefore, first option is correct option. Understood? So for previous question, so this Vs cos theta sin theta whenever we are resolving, we got differently. For this question differently. So but concept is going to be same, drift is going to be, formula is going to be remaining same. Correct. See the next problem on this. So a drone is flying. This is horizontal projection from the top of the tower from the height 200 meters with speed 5 meter per second. So at what angle of sight with respect to horizontal when the person is seen? So this is horizontal projection from the top of the tower. So what is the angle of sight means? This is going to be alpha. Alpha is going to be, if we are taking tan alpha is going to be h by r. So what is range formula? U into root 2h by g. So what is h they gave? Altitude 200 meters. By what is velocity? 5 into root 200 by g value 10 they gave. So therefore if you cancel, we can observe 5 also cancel, 40. So 40 by here 10 cancel means root 40. Correct? So option is going to be 40 by root 40. So root 40, 40 can be written as root 40 into root 40 by root 40. So root 40 means how we are going to write? Tan alpha is going to be 2 root 10. So alpha is tan inverse 2 root 10. So third option. Next see the last question. So this is also a river board problem. So but you have to apply carefully concept for this problem, isn't it? So this is a little bit lengthy problem. Now see this, a swimmer crosses a river of width d to and fro in time t1. So what does it mean? Means he is going to cross the swimmer is going to cross to and fro, up and down is going. Then what is the total distance he is covering? D plus d, 2d. So t1 is equal to 2d by velocity of swimmer. Okay, this is one equation. Next, the time taken to cover the same distance d up and downstream. Same distance d up and downstream means this is going to be up and downstream. It is horizontal from one end to another end, here to here is moving horizontal. Distance how much? T. Now T2 is going to be. So for upstream, distance by velocity of river plus velocity of swimmer. For downstream, velocity of swimmer minus velocity of river. Isn't it? So velocity of river is like this means velocity of swimmer. Both are in same direction. We will use plus. Whenever upstream is coming, velocity of swimmer like this. Therefore, Vs minus Vr. Now see here, T3 is time taken to swim a distance 8d in still water. Still water means velocity of river is 0. Velocity of river is 0. Time taken is T3 means T3 is going to be equal to 8d by what you will be getting? Velocity of swimmer of river. Only velocity of swimmer because river is not flowing. This is going to be three equations. Now what is this V we should draw? That is going to be, means what we should take this V. So that is going to be here. So a river is going to be flowing like this. This is velocity of river. So he is going to cross from one end to another end. So we discussed velocity of boat or velocity of swimmer like this by making an angle theta. In this direction we wrote VB cos theta. Now this VB cos theta you can assume x. This is velocity of swimmer. This is velocity of river. This is going to be x. So to calculate this x, what we should do? Vs square equal to Vr square plus x square. And x square equal to Vs square plus minus Vr square. Then x equal to root Vs square minus Vr square. Now what is the velocity of this swimmer in this direction means root velocity of swimmer square minus velocity of river square. That equation you have to write here. 2d by root Vs square minus Vr square. So you can bring this one left side or squaring on both sides. T1 square equal to 2d by Vs square minus Vr square. So Vs square minus Vr square equal to 2d by T1 square. Call it as equation number 1. Now coming to here, T2 part. So what is LCM here? If you are taking this equation, so what is LCM? So Vr square, otherwise Vr square minus, sorry, Vs square minus Vr square. So LCM you can take normally first. Vs minus Vr into Vs plus Vr. When once we are taking LCM, so here what you will be getting? Vs minus Vr plus Vs plus Vr. Correct? So once if it is going LCM after taking D is common. Then what are cancelling here? Vr is going to be cancelled. Vs plus Vs. What we are going to get finally means? So T2 is going to be, I am writing here only, T2 is going to be D into Vs plus Vs to Vs divided by Vs square minus Vr square. Vs square minus Vr square. So from this equation, you can write Vs square minus Vr square is equal to 2d Vs by T2. I will write in on next slide all these equations. Just you can see one by one. Okay. Now in this, if we are going to take, see this equation, equation number 1, Vs square minus Vr square equal to 2d by T1 square, correct? Vs square minus Vr square, 2d by T1 square. This equation we wrote. Next, see this second equation. Vs square minus Vr square. Vs square minus Vr square is equal to 2d Vs by T2. 2d Vs by T2. See the third equation. What is the third equation? T3 equal to 8d by Vs. T3 equal to 8d by Vs. Now equate these two. 2d by T1 square equal to 2d Vs by T2. Next, we have to eliminate Vs. So, what is this Vs from this equation means 8d by T3. So, substitute here 8d by 3. 2d by T1 square is equal to, this is 2d or 4d square. So, you are squaring this. Then this is going to be, once we are squaring 2d into 2d, this is 4d square, correct? We are squaring on both sides. 2d into 2d. 2d into 2d. So 2d into 2d, 4d square. Because squaring we did, we forgot to write another 2d. So 2d into 2d by T1 square equal to 2d by T2 into, what is Vs? Vs is going to be 8d by T3. So if you cancel these now, so d, 1, 2 is cancelled. Then what is remaining means, here 2 also will be cancelled 4 times. So T1 square is equal to T2 T3 by 4. Then T1 is root T2 T3 by. Now this is the answer, third option. See, for this much we did, but how much time it is going to take in your exam to solve and to get answer like this? So when I was squaring, I only left here 1 2D. So if you do like this, so it will become big problem in your final exam. Therefore, you have to take care before you are going to choose the question in your final exam. I hope you people understood. So thank you.